Hey, lights out, lights out. Leclerc gets a good start. Max slots in. Hamilton is in third, but he's on the outside. Oh, Max is trying to go on the inside here. Jeez. So is Leclerc, Verstappen, then Max, because Sergio lost the place. Yeah, Sergio Perez lost the place to Lewis Hamilton. Alonso had a great start as well. He's in fifth. He started in seventh. Russell's struggling with the two McLarens behind, but he's a bit stable now. Jeez. Oi, that was a mad start still. That was a mad start. Jeez. Max is right behind Leclerc. Because they got extra straight line speed in it. But in the slow corners, Ferrari is very good. Oh. Sonoda spun. Yeah, Vettel was fighting with his teammate as well. We ain't even got to the end of the lap yet, you know. Yellow flags as well. Alright. Yellow flags as well. Let's just get to the end of the first lap. Yeah, track is clear. It's green now. Is it Lance Stroll? Yeah, Lance Stroll is ahead of Sebastian Vettel in 10th and 11th. Yeah. Yeah, man. Max is looking strong, but Leclerc is 1 second ahead now. And he's in the fight. Lewis is in the fight, so yeah, let's see how it goes. And a bit up, yeah. Yeah, it was a collision between Esteban Ocon and Yuki Tsunoda. You know, yeah, no one wanted to yield, didn't it? So that's what's gonna happen. Nobody wanted to yield. Magnussen's gained 7 positions. Lance Stroll's gained 5 positions, and Mick Schumacher's gained 3 positions in the first 2 laps. You know, yeah. So now DRS is activated. So we're on lap 3 of 53. Lap 3 of 53, DRS activated. You know, so if you're within 1 second of the driver ahead, you will get 15 kilometers an hour extra on the straights. But you have to go through a detection zone. And once you go through the detection zone, you have an activation zone. So once you go through the activation, you can switch it on. So yeah, race is still going on. Yeah. Brilliant start by Lewis. He was so close. Yeah, Verstappen is half a second behind Leclerc. But maybe Leclerc's saving some energy, you know. And they're dropping Lewis slowly. They're dropping Lewis Hamilton slowly. Because the Mercedes doesn't have the pace. So I'll be expecting Sergio Perez to go through on Hamilton in a bit. Because Sergio has the pace. Sergio has pace, you know. So it just come through a 5-second time penalty for Esteban Ocon causing a collision. So yeah, Verstappen's just right behind Leclerc. He's got a straight line speed, but he cannot overtake at the moment. So if Ferrari notice that Verstappen has the speed, what they should do is they should go for a 3-stop strategy instead of a 2-stop, you know, to see if they can get some pace, you know, they can get some pace down there. So yeah, Max is really close. It looks like he's gonna make the move, but maybe Leclerc is just pacing himself, you know. Yeah, maybe Leclerc is just pacing himself, you know, for the first pit stops. So we're on lap 8 now. Whoa. Yeah, Perez just got a track limit warning. Second track limit warning. Yeah. It looks like Leclerc is going to have to drive a really defensive race if he's going to win this race, you know. But Max has the pace on the straights. And actually, the top 2 are dropping the 3rd position, which is Lewis Hamilton. And yeah. So let's see the grid right now. You got Leclerc in first, Verstappen second, Hamilton third, Perez fourth, Russell fifth, Alonso sixth, Norris seventh, Ocon eighth, Ricardo ninth, Stroll 10th. This is on lap 9 of 53. And in 11th position, you got Sebastian Vettel, Carlos Sainz in 12th. 13th, you got Alexander Albon. 14th, you got Mick Schumacher. 15th, you got Pierre Gasly. 16th, you got Valtteri Bottas. 17th, you got Nicolas Latifi. 18th, you got Guanyu Zhou. 19th, you got Yuki Tsunoda. And 20th, you have Kevin Magnussen. So yeah, Max is still really close. It looks like Leclerc's tires are holding up slowly, quite good. And, Leclerc's just pacing himself, but I'm sure the overtake will come soon, and it might have to come with a few risks. Yeah. Ooh. Onto the main straight to start another lap. So when they cross the line, that will be lap 10 of 53. Max is right behind him. Into the first corner. They turn left now, they turn right. Following it around, yeah. Leclerc's got good pace right now. Carlos Sainz has just been told, yeah, the pace is good, you're doing great. But he said, no, it doesn't feel like that. So he's in 12th position and he started 19th position. So he's moved up. He's moved up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places. So yeah, Verstappen's still at 0.563 behind Leclerc. And Lewis is still keeping close. Lewis is still keeping the 4-second gap back from Verstappen to himself, like 4.2, 4.4. So yeah, the race is all to play for anyway. Yeah, the two hazards pitted. Mick Schumacher pitted and Kevin Magnussen pitted as well on lap 9 and lap 10. So yeah. Yeah, it looks like Leclerc has the last corner sorted onto the main straight. He's picking the apex on the right hand side, but Max closes in on him towards the end of the straight. But in the corners there, Ferrari is very fast. So they've set up their car in a way where they're very fast in the corners in a low speed. Yeah. Yeah. Ferrari said they're thinking plan B to. Yeah, so it looks like Leclerc and Ferrari, they set up their car in a way where onto the straights they still got some kind of pace, even though they're losing out to the Red Bull, but they're very quick in the corners, mid speed corners, low speed corners. Yeah, so they're doing okay at the moment. And Max is shadowing, impressive performance to follow in a Formula One car like that is not easy, especially your tires will overheat, and the commentators are just saying he will get frustrated. And yeah, checking out the speed traps, you got Carlos Sainz 344 kilometers an hour in first. Perez at 337 kilometers an hour in second. And yeah, Verstappen was in third, but I couldn't catch it on quickly enough. So yeah, lap 13 of 53. So there's 40 laps to go. 40 laps to go. So in about 2 or 3 laps time, the pit window will open. The pit window for 2 stops is lap 15 to 20. And George Russell is slowly creeping towards Sergio Perez. And Lewis Hamilton has dropped Sergio Perez actually. And he's closing in on the leaders slowly. That's Lewis, yeah, closing on the leaders. And Carlos Sainz is in 11th position. He started in 19th position. That's Carlos Sainz's race story. So he's bringing the Ferrari up slowly. And obviously in France, there's gonna be a lot of Ferrari fans in it. There's gonna be a lot of Ferrari fans in France. So yeah, Carlos Sainz is into the points in 10th position. He just overtook Lance Stroll. But Lance Stroll is still coming back with a DRS. Yeah, so Carlos Sainz has made up 9 places now. Started from 19th, now he's 10th. And Verstappen is dropping back slowly from Leclerc. Yeah, it looks like Leclerc is going slowly, so he's not as close at the end of the straights. So good management from Ferrari. They got a good strategy for this race. Yeah. So Verstappen has dropped about 1.7 seconds behind Charles Leclerc. Maybe cooling off your tires a little bit, cooling off the engine, because it's really hot. And the heat this season has affected the cars. I remember Verstappen had a DNF in the first race in Bahrain, and he had another DNF in Australia. Charles Leclerc had a DNF in Spain, and he had a DNF in Azerbaijan. And so a DNF means did not finish, and that was all from problems with probably overheating of the car, of the engine, of the power unit components. So yeah, Max has to be manage his car a little bit more, and Leclerc is looking imperious right now. And yeah, so I'm thinking the teams might pull off a one stopper, because it's 16 laps out of 53. If you get past 20 laps, you might as well do an extra 4 or 5 laps to make it like a half race distance. And the next tires you put on, you might as well go to the end of the race. So the teams are looking like they're going to pull off a one stopper. Oh, Verstappen's pitted, so he's going for a 2 stopper. Lap 16. Yeah. So Red Bull are trying a different strategy, and if he has a fast out lap, he could come alive at the end of the race. So 2.4 seconds, which is a really, 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 really good pit stop. 2.4 seconds. And he's coming out of pits now. So Hamilton's gone through, Perez is gone through, Russell's gone through, and Alonso is going through now. And Ricardo has gone through as well. Ricardo's gone through. So Verstappen's come out in 7th position. In 7th position. Yeah. Come out in 7th position. So let's see when Ferrari pull the trigger. So yeah, Carlos Sainz has made up another place. He's in 9th position. And yeah. So on lap 18 of 53, I'll give you the top 10. So you got 1 Leclerc, 2 Hamilton, 3 Perez, 4 Russell, 5 Alonso, 6 Verstappen, so he's overtaken Norris, 7th Norris, 8th Ocon, 9th Sainz, and 10th Ricciardo. Leclerc's gone off. Leclerc's gone off, man, into the barriers. What? Hey, safety car. Hamilton in the lead. Safety car, Hamilton in the lead, Perez 2nd, Russell 3rd, Alonso 4th, Verstappen 5th. So imagine, Hamilton is in the pits, so he could lead the race. Hey, let's see, no. Perez is in the pits. Yeah, Hamilton is out of the pits now. Hamilton is out of the pits now. So let's see. So yeah, Hamilton's still in the lead because Verstappen has just come around the last corner. Ooh. Oh my lord. Charles Leclerc in the wall. Charles Leclerc in the wall, man. How are you leading the race? Man, you're pushing too much, man. He's pushing too much. Yeah, he's pushing too much. Come on. So what? That's 25 points just lost like that. Oh, he's back in there. Oh, mate. Oh, Leclerc's out. Sainz is pitted. So Verstappen's in the lead. Verstappen took the lead. Hamilton is 2nd. Perez is 3rd. Russell is 4th. Vettel is 5th. Alonso 6th. Norris 7th. Latifi 8th. Ricciardo 9th. Sainz 10th. Ocon 11th. Stroll 12th. Albon 13th. Gasly 14th. Bottas 15th. Magnussen 16th. Mick Schumacher 17th. Granuzol 18th. Yuki Tsunoda 19th. Charles Leclerc 20th. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I just can't believe it. He takes the corner a bit too hard. He goes wide, yeah. Should lift off a little bit. Ooh. When he tried to save the car, that's when he spun it. He tried to save the car. Sometimes you just let it drift wide. Yeah, sometimes you just let the car drift wide. Oh my lord. Mercedes fan laughing. So when he tried to save the car, he should have just spun. Oh. Oh my lord. How did he spin, man? Oh mate. Oh my lord, man. So embarrassing for Leclerc, man. Did you hear that? He's like, ah! Oh my lord. Yo, listen. I've got to give this guy credit, yeah. FF1 on YouTube, yeah. He was saying that Leclerc is not a championship status, innit? But I'm a fan of Charles Leclerc, innit? But FF1, he was saying, yo, Virgin, Leclerc is not a championship status, innit? He cannot challenge Max. So now let's see, under safety car conditions, 20 laps or 53 laps. So whatever tires they put on now, probably the safety car is going to even it out. They'll probably be able to go to the end of the race on this kind of tire. So for the first time since 2020, for the second time, because Max and Lewis had a little battle in Canada where Max came out of the pits and Lewis, when Max came out of the pits and Lewis was ahead. So Max is just asking if Charles Leclerc is alright now. So we could have another battle for the race win between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. So the safety car is in this lap. The safety car is in this lap. And Mercedes will be strong, and hopefully Lewis can give Max a battle. Yeah, please. That's what I'm waiting for right now. Yo, motor racing is cruel, man. You can lose everything in a second, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So Max is slowing down now into the is it into the final corner? Jeez. Max doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go. Max is so scared of Lewis, man. Come on, keep it moving, man. Stop acting up. See, shook. Max is shook. He doesn't want to move. See, Lewis is right on him. He thinks he's smart. Lewis is right on him. Yeah. Lewis is right on him. He went like during the last few corners, yeah. Yeah, safety car gone. So onto the main straight now. Yeah, man. Lewis is right behind Max, but not close enough. Yeah, not close enough. So George Russell is right behind Sergio Perez. He'll be looking to make a move on him soon. So no one's made a move yet. And yeah. Carlos Sainz, jeez. Carlos Sainz just passed Lando Norris into the first corner. Yep, he's into turn 2 now. So he's 6th position for Carlos Sainz. And Lewis is 1.2 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez is 1.3 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. And George Russell is only 0.9 of a second behind. Hey, maybe Carlos Sainz might have the pace to win this race, you know. If he can get on the pace of the lead. So Carlos is right behind Alonso right now. Is he gonna go in for it in turn 1? No, he's not close enough. Yeah, he went for the late move, but he backed out of it. So he's got to line himself up for the one of the main straights. Yeah, maybe Carlos might have the pace to do some damage in this race, you know. He might have the pace to win the race. So, now Charles is walking back to the paddock now. He's not looking too happy. I know. The Ferrari's got problems, man. The Ferrari's got problems. So let's see if Carlos can do it. Carlos, make that move. Come on, Carlos. Yeah, he's pulled out. He's going to outbrake Fernando. Yeah, Ferrari versus Alpine. Yeah, he's done it. He's into 5th position. So because the safety car closed up the gap and Carlos has pitted, he's got fresh tyres on. He might be able to challenge for the win, you know. If he can get behind... If it depends how quick he can pass Russell and Perez, and if he can pass Hamilton and Verstappen as well. So Carlos is bringing himself back into the race slowly. So let's check McLaren. McLaren's in 7th and 8th with Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo. So yeah, McLaren doing well. And who else is doing well? Fernando's doing well. Very well, you know. Yeah, Esteban Ocon's doing well. So, someone spun. and that's Mick Schumacher. Oh no, that's Kevin Magnussen. He spun. Yeah, so he's down to 18th now. Yeah, so Granuzzo is into the pits to change a front wing. He's in the 18th position. Yep. Nice swift change. A little bit of a delay, but it's okay. They're just trying to adjust the front wing now. They put it on. Yep. So now they're gonna give him a clear light and he can move. So yeah, successful front wing change there. What happened to him? Oh, someone on his left there. Oh, he collided with Mick Schumacher. Yeah, he collided with Mick Schumacher. He might get a penalty for that, causing a collision. Yeah, he might get a penalty for that still. So Lewis Hamilton is 2.5 seconds behind Max Verstappen, and Sergio Perez is closing in on him, and George Russell's closing in as well slowly. So at the moment, Max has the pace, and we're on lap 24 of 53. Yep. Yeah. Carlos Sainz has a 5-second penalty because of an unsafe release by Scuderia Ferrari. 5-second time penalty for car 55. Sainz, unsafe release. Yeah. It was Carlos. It came out of pits, and they couldn't get him off the jack, so he came out of pits, and there was an Alpine coming. So yeah, they nearly collided. So the stewards have given him a 5-second penalty. But yeah, the top four. I mean, Max is streaking slightly away. It's 3 seconds now. Yeah, 3 seconds in front of second position. So turn 11 incident involving cars, Mick Schumacher and Granuzzo is under investigation. So yeah, Granuzzo, as I said earlier, he might get a penalty for causing a collision. Right now, Carlos, he says that he's got a pace. He's got a pace for the guys in front of him. As I said earlier, Granuzzo has got a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. So Carlos is in 5th position. He's like 0.620 seconds behind George Russell. So Carlos will be making a move on George Russell really soon. And Max is streaking away 3.4 seconds ahead of second position Lewis Hamilton, and Sergio Perez is in 3rd position. He's 1.1 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. But George is a good defensive driver, so it's not going to be easy for Carlos to pass him. Yeah, the commentators are saying Lewis Hamilton in his 300th Grand Prix start has the chance to win the race. Yeah. So yeah, they're saying Hamilton might be conserving his tires early, because when you're close behind, you can lose. Your tires overheat basically. That's what Fernando was saying. The team just Alpine just told Fernando, Lando just gained on you, and he said, listen, I want them close to me to destroy their tires. So yeah, they're saying that is it Paul di Resta and one of them? He's saying that. Yeah, Crofty, they're saying that Lewis could be conserving his tires, enable for him to overtake, to come closer to Max at the end of the race. But at the moment, Carlos can't make any impressions on George Russell. So yeah. So right now on lap 29 of 53, yeah, we've got 22 laps to go. Yeah. About 24 laps to go, and you have Max Verstappen with the fastest lap. He's got the fastest lap. He just put in another fastest lap on lap 30 of 53. So you got 24 laps. So 23 laps to go. Yeah, you got 23 laps to go. Yeah, Carlos Sainz has made a move on George Russell into 4th position. Brilliant overtake. Brilliant overtake by Carlos. The Ferrari overtaking the Mercedes. That's what we like to see. Pulled up alongside to turn 9, turn 10, yeah. 11, he just blasted down. He touched the inside curb a little, pulled up behind, slipstream, yeah, on the left. Yeah, and he outbraked him into, yeah. Brilliant overtake by Carlos Sainz. So he's into 4th position, and he started 19th position. So at the moment, he's proven to be a driver of the day, but he's got a 5-second time penalty. Yeah. So yeah, we're 32 laps out of 53. Right now we're riding on board with Pierre Gasly in 15th position. He's chasing Kevin Magnussen into the final corner. Yeah, Magnussen got a good shoot out of the corner, but let's see. Gasly got DRS. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton just went off in turn 2. Still pushing hard, man. Pushing hard. Pushing hard. I can see on some tread on Carlos Sainz's tires. He's in 4th position. He's 2.3 seconds behind Sergio Perez in 3rd. Right now, Lewis Hamilton is 6 seconds behind Max Verstappen. So Max Verstappen is 6 seconds in the lead. So the only one that could have challenged Max today was Leclerc. But Leclerc, yeah, he had a problem with the Ferrari. I think it's a throttle problem. Yeah, it was a throttle problem. They had the same problem in the last race. It's got something to do with the fuel, innit? You know, fuel injection. When you have throttle problems or hydraulics, you know. Yeah, so Ferrari has to check that out. And Sergio Perez is still 1.1 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton, so he can still take 2nd position. Yeah, Mercedes just told George Russell Sainz is ahead, but he's 3 seconds ahead, but his tires are gonna start dropping, you know. And he's kind of struggling with the steering already. He started in 19th, now he's 4th position. So yeah, at the moment, my driver of the day will be going to Carlos Sainz, you know. Yep, back online, back online. So Sainz is still behind Perez, catching up slowly. And from 1st to 2nd is 6.9 seconds, 7 seconds, you know. Yeah, Lewis is holding on pretty well, pretty well. Sergio in 3rd, Sainz in 4th, Russell in 5th, Alonso in 6th, Norris in 7th, Ricciardo in 8th, Ocon in 9th, Stroll in 10th. Oh, is that Latifi? Yeah, he just spun. Latifi just spun. Yeah. So we're on lap 38 of 53. So 38 of 53. If you're working it out, you got 2 plus 10 plus 3. So that's 15. 15 laps to go. Yeah, 15 laps to go. Oh, he had a collision with Kevin Magnussen. Oi, no one wanted to yield. Yeah, into the 2nd corner. Nobody wanted to yield, didn't it? So yeah, another incident which will be investigated. Yeah, the Williams team does not look happy right now. Well, I'm kind of surprised that the tires are holding up. Yeah. I'm surprised that the tires are holding on. I'm surprised that the tires are holding on where the teams are able to pull off a one-stopper, especially in a race like France and it's that hot. So it shows you the work that Pirelli has done. It shows you that the work that Pirelli has done. That's my brethrens over there, you know, Pirelli. And yeah, it shows you what they've done. Yeah, I was thinking about Vettel, you know, what's Vettel doing? He just overtook someone into turn 1. An overtake of Alexander Albon. So Ferrari just told Sainz we might go on plan A. And obviously we don't know none of these plans. We just have to suggest in it. Plan A. I'm not even gonna make up any story for you guys right now. So we're on lap 40 or 53, 13 laps to go. Yeah man, can't wait for the race to finish so I can go about my business. So yeah man, I'm just checking out the race. Carlos Sainz in 4th position, riding on board with his front wing. 317 kilometers, 300. Jeez, breaking down. Yep. Yeah. Plan B, plan B, plan B. That means you have to stop again. Oh, sorry, Plan D. Plan D, yeah. Come in, put fresh tires on, try to get a fastest lap, you know? Yeah, there's a gap behind. So Sainz is saying that with his tires and his pace at the moment, he cannot pass Sergio Perez for third position, for the podium position. Plus, he's got a 5-second penalty. You don't want the tires to explode on you because you've been pushing hard behind the hot air of Sergio. So Sainz has been told by Ferrari he has to come in. So he has to come in. Yeah. So yeah, let's listen. Yeah, he's gonna stay out. He's gonna stay out, stay out. So the gist of the race is Charles Leclerc dropped it before the first pit stops and he crashed out of the lead, which is rare to see the race leader crash out of the lead. The last person to do that was Sebastian Vettel, I think, in 2018 German Grand Prix. 2018 German Grand Prix. So 3 drivers are out. You got Leclerc out, Tsunoda out, and Magnussen out. Tsunoda had a collision with, I think, Tsunoda had a collision, and Magnussen, I'm not too sure. Oh, so Carlos is going through. Is Carlos gonna go through on Perez? Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go? No, no. Perez didn't let him through. Carlos is still struggling, trying to get past. Yeah. Because if Carlos gets by Perez, he might get by Lewis. It depends how much pace the. Oh. Yeah, Perez is defending really, really well. Yeah, they're telling him box while he's in the middle of an overtake. They're telling him to box while he's in the middle of an overtake, you know. Yeah, Carlos is in third position. Yeah, he's in third position. Up into the podium positions. Yeah. Yeah. Mistake there by Ferrari, you know. They're telling him to box while he's in the middle of a battle. So Carlos in third position, he has a 5-second gap to Lewis Hamilton in front. Oh, George Russell again. Yeah, George. Yeah, almost ahead of Carlos Sainz, yeah. Yeah, George Russell just tapped Sergio Perez. I mean, they had a battle in the last race as well, where George knocked Perez's rear left tire off and he spun, and did not finish, so that cost him a lot of championship points. And George is ready for one of those brave moves again. Yeah. 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 Yeah, Sainz is pitted from third position. Sainz pitted for third position, so. Oh, yeah, they're doing a penalty. Yeah. So Hamilton can breathe and Perez can breathe for the podium positions. Oh, so Russell is right behind Perez, and he's trying to take a podium position. Yeah, George Russell was not ahead. He was not ahead, so he cannot claim the position, you know. I mean, he got on the inside, but nah, he wasn't fully ahead. Yeah. So we got 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Yeah, George Russell's bugging, man, trying to say he was ahead, but he wasn't really ahead. But the new rule saying from rim to rear wheel or something like that. Come on, George. Make the overtake on the track, as Toto said, you know. So we're on lap 45 or 53. So you have 8 laps to go. You got 8 laps to go. So Max pitted on lap 15, and he's been going since. Yeah. Yep, Carlos Sainz takes the fastest lap of the race. He's in 7th position. He's in 7th position. But in the lead, you got Max Verstappen with 9.7 seconds ahead of Lewis Hamilton. And Lewis is about 7 seconds ahead of Sergio Perez. Yep, no further investigation. Incident, turn 8 incident between car 11 and I think car 8. And no further investigation. So the incident between Sergio Perez and George Russell into turn 8, 9 complex. No further investigation by the stewards, so they deem it as a racing incident. Yeah, Charles is talking. Charles Leclerc's talking. He said it was a mistake by him. Yeah, he said it was a mistake by him. He's admitted it. So yeah. Lewis is way ahead of Sergio and Russell. He's definitely got a podium now. Yeah, definitely got 2nd position. Yeah, Charles said he was pushing too much, man. Charles Leclerc. Yeah, pushing too much, man. Yeah, he said he was pushing too much, man. Trying to get that gap so he can pit and come back out or whatever. Yeah. Another overtake by Carlos Sainz into 5th position. He's into 5th position, yeah. So Carlos Sainz pitted and he still made a couple of places up, you know. So yeah. 5 laps to go, 5 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Yep, yellow flags sector 1 and 2. Yellow flags sector 1 and 2. Yeah. Yellow flags sector 1 and 2. So Granuzzo stopped on the track. Virtual safety car. Yeah, virtual safety car. You know. Yep, the marshals are out. They're wheeling the car back now. So Granuzzo is out of the race. He stopped on track. And yeah, they're reversing it back out of the track. Yeah. So there's 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Coming to the end of the race, you know. Virtual safety car ending soon. Virtual safety car ending soon. Yep. Green flag, track is clear. So George Russell's right behind. Oh. George Russell's taking them. Jeez, it took him. George Russell's into 3rd position. He taking Sergio Perez on unawares. Yes, so in 1st position you got Max Verstappen. In 2nd position you got Lewis Hamilton, and in 3rd position you got George Russell, with Sergio Perez right behind him. He just lost his podium position, trying to get it back. You know. Yeah, Stroll is doing well in 10th position. He can get a point. You know. Yeah. Yeah, they're on the final lap, so Sergio Perez is trying to get the podium position, but I'm not too sure he can do it. Into the 1st corner, let's see, 2nd corner, driving up, is still behind Russell. Onto the mini straight, then you're gonna brake in for a right turn, a left turn onto a more, and then another right turn. Yep. Nah, I think George has got this, man. George has got this. But yeah, Max Verstappen is gonna come across the line. Ooh, just now. Gonna come across the line now for his 27th victory. Yep, checkered flag. 53 of 53 laps. Yeah, so Max takes victory. At the moment, the fastest lap goes to Carlos Sainz. He's in 5th. In 2nd position, you got Lewis Hamilton. In 3rd position, you got George Russell. Yeah, so double podium position for Mercedes. And yeah, I enjoyed the Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Oh, he's still got Stroll and Vettel fighting for last position. So for 10th position, yeah. In 5th you got Carlos, 6th Alonso. Yeah, Stroll and Vettel had contact on the last corner. So you got Verstappen 1, Hamilton 2, Russell 3, Perez 4, Sainz 5, Alonso 6, Norris 7, Ocon 8th, Ricciardo 9th, Stroll 10th, Vettel 11th, Gasly 12th, Albon 13, Bottas 14, Schumacher 15, Zhou 16, Latifi 17th, 18, Magnussen, Leclerc, Sonoda. But from 16th to 20th, they didn't finish. Yeah, so important points for Red Bull, and they make their hold on the championship stronger. They make their hold on the championship a bit stronger. So yeah, congratulations to the Red Bulls, you know. And they didn't really have a challenge today from the Mercedes, but yeah, Lewis is just thanking the fans now, going across. Great drive. Yeah, man. He started in fourth, finished in second. Yeah, so the Mercedes with some fighting spirit there, they want to push for race wins, you know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, peeps, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I hope you enjoy the French Grand Prix. This is my commentary for the French Grand Prix 2022. One taken by Max Verstappen with a brilliant drive. So yeah, yeah.